finally showed up. Uh, the UPS guy showed up just as I started the stream. Hey, Ninja Wolf War Games 3. How you doing? I'm playing Colony Survival today, and probably for a while. We'll see how it goes. I haven't played much of this. I played about maybe 10-15 hours of it total before. I'm not sure. What does Steam say? What do you say, Steam? 31. That seems like an exaggeration. That must be mostly like off time. So yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I don't really know what I'm doing. But I watched somebody's series of this recently, and it made me want to revisit it. And I figured I'd revisit it, and I would do so in a relatively relaxed fashion. So I gather that, like, from what I can remember of the game, you just kind of like, as soon as you put your flag down, or maybe get people, one of those two, the AI starts attacking you in earnest. And I figured I would try to avoid that by building a good, secure base before really inviting the bad guys in. But I'm not really sure how to do that. I guess I've seen screenshots of this, and I know there are like maze strategies, and I'm pretty sure that's the way you do it, because that's how I recall doing it in the past. My inventory's full already, huh? Alright, well, I need to find a place to settle then, huh? Let's see. Oh man, this world is beautiful. Look at it. You can really see real far, too. Like, by default, you can definitely see further than Minecraft. It looks kind of clearer over there, but I remember you have to have water, right? So you can use the coast, but there's also like little pumps. Oh yeah, they added biomes. That's right. There's a nice big hill there that overlooks the water. But hills seem like they'd be pretty hard to build on. I'm not sure. Let's see. Got some delicious hot tea. It snowed this weekend here, about 10 inches. And now it's 50 degrees out and all the snow is melting. Apparently that's normal. I don't know. This is my first winter here. There's a giant beach. The fucking gamma is all the way up. So this is like a lake. Is it already getting to be night? No? It's very, I need to adjust that video slider there. I think that's gamma? There's no gamma slider. Let's drop this. Honestly, I don't think that made a difference at all. That's too flat when I look at it from a distance. Now it's fine. So I could build a giant castle on top of this hill? I mean, it's the sort of strategic strong point you might try to fortify, right? Because it overlooks a big lake. Is that right? No, but water has value, right? For farming and stuff. Let's see where the top of this hill is. Oh, the movement's really free. Because the player character doesn't actually have any real vulnerabilities or responsibilities, right? I think here will do. Let's see. So I need to put my flag down. Start a new colony here. And we're gonna call it, what do we call it? Begonia? Frogtown. Frogton. Great colony. Nice. All right, so Frogton. No, I don't want to delete it. I was hoping that is that showing me the distance? It is. All right. So I should now be able to dump stuff into inventory. So I'm gonna clear a bunch of trees. I'm punching trees. I'm gonna clear all the trees in the radius and see where we are after that. I think we'll probably have to do some leveling as well, I guess, but I'm not really sure how I want to attack the whole concept of terrain height. I do know you have to be careful with like the AI being able to cheat into your space. Like they'll come over a tree branch or something into your territory. This is a very, very beautiful game. Even with that red hue, that demonic red hue from the flag. I don't think I have to worry about bad guys until I have people. I think that's what it is. So I think I'm fine to like fuck around quite a bit. Like maybe not even get people today. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I want to build like a real nice looking structure. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Out of stone, like I want to build a proper like castle. I can't. It's already dark. I want to build like a keep up here. And I think in order to do that, I need lots of time. Lots of time. And lots of mining. It's really hard for me to see, so I'm just kind of spamming the left click. I don't do well with darkness. If you ever watch me stream, you know that. I cannot see shit in games when it's dark. It's actually like a serious disability at this point. Because game designers have decided that like not being able to see everything is cool. It's very annoying. I've apparently missed something there. I couldn't tell you what it is though. So we're trying to clear around the perimeter too, because I've experienced this before, where like baddies will climb in from outside, and the game's all about protecting your people from baddies, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Pretty sure we're gonna build like a big retaining wall. And that'll kind of serve as our... That was like really hard to cut down for some reason. That'll kind of serve as our outer castle wall. And it'll protect the base in the short term. But I know you have to have like kill boxes and stuff, right? I was watching somebody's series of this over the weekend. It was old. I think it's from 2018, so I'm sure some of the rules have changed and stuff. But they had like... first of all, they were like racing for like 1,000 citizens. I don't think we're gonna be going anywhere near that. But they had like mass zombie invasions. Like there were so many zombies. I'm surprised. You know, I know they're computer hardware too, so like they weren't particularly impressive hardware wise, but they were handling pretty good. I have the impression that this game is actually quite good in that regard. Like it's like very processor efficient. I know it's changed quite a bit from its original version, where it was quite plain. You know, it's impossible for me to tell what color any of these blocks are, so I don't know if I'm taking leaves or wood or what. I mean, mostly this is probably leaves, right? But where the fuck is the tree? The part that's holding this on here. I can't tell. Was that it? Has that been it all along? No idea. Sometimes it seems like I get the tree with one block. I get the branches with one block, but I'm not sure. It's far too dark. I wish that game developers would indicate darkness with, you know, like symbols. Like a little moon in the fucking corner would be enough for me. Like there would be a low light vision option basically in games. I think I got the border stuff. Now I have to get to the interior stuff. Let's actually go and let's check Twitch real quick. Oh, I didn't tweet. Tweeted. Saints Row? Saints Row 3 remaster for PS4. Okay, I mean, I guess. Saints Row 3 is a great game. It's interesting that that popped up in my feed. Very interesting. I said it to my wife. She's a big fan. She played that game. I played Saints Row 3 too, right? It's pretty good. It's fun. It's better than the one that came after. Saints Row 4 I don't think is very good. Excellent. Great, so this is actually recording. It's now daytime, yay! Yeah, I'm paranoid about Twitch recording ever since that one stream didn't record because I had a clip from Fox News in it. That's my theory. I'm fucking sticking to it. Unless somebody proves it differently. But I think Fox News is so heavily heavy-handed legally that they basically prevented Twitch from ever including anything from Fox in a recording archive because they know they'll get sued. And I don't know what that is. Maybe they've just like detected Bill O'Reilly's voice or something. They've written an algorithm just to prevent Bill O'Reilly from appearing on Twitch. That's the other possibility, that it's like politically motivated, but I don't believe it because there's so much bullshit on fucking Twitch. I don't believe it. Fucking Bill O'Reilly. Man, his disgrace is the best thing possible for America. It still is. Oh, we got some problems over here. There's too much quality in the shadows here. What is holding this together? There's no wood. I played a bunch of 7 Days this weekend myself. I think I'm pretty much done streaming that though, because it doesn't get any attention. But played a bunch of 7 Days, and I tried my like double room base scenario in a hill, and it works. It took a little bit to get it to work. Like the base required so much actual building, it wasn't funny. So much digging. And honestly, once I had proved to myself it worked, I was done. it's that game, you know, why keep going, right? Like you make it past, you know, day 7, you make it past day 21, whatever it is that you're aiming for, and that's it. There's no like creative value to it from that perspective. Like it's just like okay, I've reached the end. Okay, that looks clear. So I'm going to dig a hole because I need like a ton of rock, right? I got less wood than I thought I would have. Plenty of saplings. That's delicious tea. So, do I have torches? I do have 50 torches. I'm gonna go down to where it looks like there's no like where my line is. Is that it though? Or am I just in a different color rock? Because there's a depth to these things, right? Aha. I think that's it though. That's it. It's right here. So I need to go like 2 up from here. So it's here, right? All this should still be mine though. And I'm gonna clear the shit out of this. Because I need all this stone anyways, right? I want to make sure I can build a huge fucking castle without doing much work other than that. I can't see shit. Hopefully I'll be able to see the edge down here. Is that it? I don't think so. There is a thing for like depth. It's like a console button or something, right? I'm pretty sure it's like a console button. Yeah. I thought that was dirt, but it's the 3D texture. It's right here. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna ride this edge now. You know what I'm saying. So I think this is safe, right? Because obviously nothing can spawn right here. Pretty sure it's fine. It's like really hard rock. It's heavy metal. And I want to dig out to the edge of this as well. And then dig to the other edge and then remove a whole bunch of fucking stone. I know you can set up people to do that, but you have to protect them and feed them and shit. And I'm not ready to do that. So I'm just going to be doing some hard manual labor. And by hard manual labor, I mean extremely calming, relaxing digging. Is it because I won't be having any monsters or zombies or murderous thugs after me at all? So I guess that's my edge there. Yeah. Oh, you know what though? I was thinking about this week. I'm about to go over 500 streamed hours. I'm not sure exactly when. Possibly today. Because I'm at 496 hours streamed. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but then again, it is a fair amount. It's 50 weeks of 10 hours each, or 10 weeks of 50 hours each. I stream about 4 hours a day. And I took that big break in there too, when I was going crazy, so. I don't know, that seems like a lot. 500 hours. I have very few followers, of course, very few viewers, but it seems like a lot. I've drunk probably 500 cups of tea in that time. That's a lot of tea. And probably another like 200 cups of coffee. And then a bunch of sodas. Probably like countless bottles of vodka as well. Oh god. I don't want any people yet. I pressed the people button. This is probably the dumb way to do this. I should probably like make it safe for like 3 people and just have like a stone miner, a berry guy, and something like that. But I don't know better, so I'm not gonna do it. If I knew better. Because as it is, by the time I actually have people, I still won't know better. Now I'm just, worried about running out of torches. There's some things I know in this game that you can only have built for you, like in one of the crafting benches, but I'm not totally certain how that works. It's been a while since I played it. And the series I watched of it over the weekend was pretty old, so I think a lot of stuff has changed since then. This is a good game, though. I mean, like, the pure mechanic of removing blocks is actually kind of satisfying at this point, which I think is an accomplishment. Like, this is calming for me. It's not like Minecraft. I'm not having to look behind me right now. Like, oh god. Oh god. Though I did think about, I was thinking about playing this, and then I was thinking, well, maybe I should just play Mine Colonies in Minecraft instead. But then I thought about how robust the citizens are in this game, like the AI and the different jobs and stuff, and how shitty they are in the other one, and then also how resource intensive Mine Colonies is. Like, it requires all this like individual stuff, and like it's just like, you know, your town is like 5-10 people in Mine Colonies, and your town is like, you know, hundreds of people in this game. Oh. So I figured I would play this game instead. Also, I've played a ton of Minecraft. Like, so much Minecraft, it's probably not healthy. So surely I'm still gathering stone though, right? Yeah. What's that? Drytagia. Fun and excitement while I remove blocks. I know nothing about this game's development team at all. I just assume it's not very big because it's been in alpha a long time. But for all I know, there could be like 1 million people in it. Okay, maybe not 1 million, but dozens. I don't think so. It has the feeling of a game that's developed by a limited group. I think it's more successful than people originally anticipated. I also think that it's got more merit than I think most people would hand to it. I think a lot of people would look at it and be like, "Oh, this is a Minecraft clone," but it's you know, it's based on blocks. But a lot of games are based on blocks. But it's sufficiently distinct in gameplay that it's not like a ripoff. It's not a Roblox or something like that. Or, you know, whatever those Miner Wars or whatever those Android games are that are just, you know, ripoffs of like early versions of Minecraft. It's not one of those, it seems. Because of the relatively sophisticated mechanics of, you know, recruiting and sustaining populations and stuff. Because there's nothing really like that in base Minecraft. And there are colony aspects of modded Minecraft, but it's not the same. Like Million A or Mine Colonies doesn't have the scale that this game does. And it's impossible. Like, in Mine Colonies, if you made it to, like, you know, 12 people, like, your fucking town is huge, right? And you'll probably lag the shit out of your computer as well. But this game, you know, I've seen people play to 2,500 people. There's probably bigger Mine Colonies than that, too. But I've seen people play to 2,500 people. That's a lot of fucking AI. I think it was relatively performance friendly there too. Like, it didn't go crazy or anything. So we'll see. I have a relatively untainted view of it, but I think it's altogether rosy for what it's worth. Like, I don't really have anything negative to say about it, and I think that's probably the lack of hours played. Because I think I become critical of games the more experienced I get with them, the more I understand them. And it's actually somewhat unfortunate. But then there are, you know, there's plenty of games I play that need a lot of work. And that never got it too. Like, I've been playing Medieval 2 a lot lately, and like it's got a lot of problems. And if you're experienced with the game, it's quite easy to run into those problems, like, and to see them. And, you know, even 7 Days has some weird little issues with it, right? What's a big flaw with 7 Days to Die? Oh, well, the digging rules are a little strange. Like, when a roof collapses and when it doesn't. The loot tables are very weird, right? Like, sometimes you'll loot for like hours and never get a fucking gun out of the place. Or out of like 50 houses. And then sometimes you'll start the game next to a chest with a gun in it, and it'll be like, oh, okay. That's real unbalanced. I wish there was a start version for that game that was like start with a pistol and 100 rounds or something. Oh yeah, delicious tea. It's just the right temperature now. Constant comment. Bigelow teas. Delicious. So is pretzel working? He's right. Yeah, it is. Fucking pretzel. Let's tune up pretzel a little bit here. Let's get pretzel onto like happy or something. Upbeat. Happy. Epic's nice and all, but it doesn't fit the theme. Ah, we're through. Alright, so we've dug out our radius. So what should we do now? Because I mean, this is not enough rock, obviously. I think we need to dig the rest of this out at 2, so the level can be useful when we're actually mining, right? We'll start doing laps. Like this. We'll do laps around the perimeter. I feel like I should dig higher, but the truth is I don't actually need to just yet. You can dig real far in this. I'm gonna remove so much goddamn rock. I'm gonna need to build like a stairway up as well. And then we'll try to integrate it into the keep in some way. We should maybe build the stairway up first. And that way we keep it in the radius and stuff. I know there are quarter blocks in this now. There were quarter blocks the last time I played, so I assume that's still how stairs are done. Not totally sure about that though. I'm gonna get all the blocks. I'm gonna get all the blocks, and I'm gonna put all the blocks down, and then I'm gonna get even more blocks, and I'm gonna put even more blocks down. It's like I'm a little 8-year-old. I'm gonna eat all the pizza. Man, I find it really hard to stay positive these days with the whole mess of the world going on. It's rough. It's tough to get out of bed. You know, to keep up with the world and the responsibilities. I can't imagine being like a working man right now. I'm sure it'd be a nightmare. Though that said, I know I'd be out of work too. I used to work in the public sector for a university, and I know we'd be at home. I don't know. My union was pretty strong, so there's a good chance we'd be getting paid. But I wouldn't guarantee we're getting paid full salary. My wife, because she's a professor now, she was at my old job too, but she's still getting paid. She's still teaching courses. Like, it's just they're online. I don't know. The whole scenario is really bad for people who don't have easy jobs, basically. Like, if you had an easy job, you're probably still doing your easy job. If you had a hard job, like you know, working outside or taking care of old people or working retail, you probably don't have a job anymore. Well, if you're taking care of old people, I guess you're still working, but your retail job's probably gone. It's like this, you know, everything bad in the world hurts people that are most vulnerable the easiest or the most. And the people who had it cushy generally... oh, whoops. Well, why has this happened? I've right-clicked. Okay. Huh. Okay, sure. Because I'm in banner mode. And I'm in banner mode just so I can see. I guess I could turn it off now. Because I know what I'm digging. It's very atmospheric with those torches. Happy, happy, happy. I'm not sure this is happy. It's in a minor key. Oh no, it's just using the relative minor. Hey, that was a dude saying "here we go," and I'm on the lyricless version. Dubstep. Kids like the dubstep. That's cool, right? So I don't know. gonna be weird being a kid right now, and like the defining moment of your life has to be this. I'm a Gen Xer, so like there is no real defining moment of my life in the way there is for kids who came after me. Like millennials. My wife's 7 years younger than me. You know, she was in high school. Let's just put it that way. On 9/11. And so like that event is very meaningful. I guess maybe the first Iraq War might be the defining moment of my childhood because of I was in elementary school though. I wasn't in high school. I'm not that old. I don't know. It's such a short moment. In retrospect, it didn't have a lot of meaning. Not in the same way that 9/11 did, or this did. Like, COVID, and like the reflection on, I reflected on this yesterday, and it actually really surprised me. COVID's killed more people than 9/11 did. More importantly, COVID has killed more Americans than every terror attack ever. Like, let that sink in for a second. All the international global terrorism that's killed Americans is less than 3 months of one disease. You think about that. We've lost down, and that counts soldiers who died in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's crazy. Invincible. Happy chiptune. I don't know, maybe this is the defining moment of everyone's alive life, even if you were alive longer or older. Maybe you were alive during Vietnam and you protested or participated in the war even, because, you know, my dad's still alive. You know, it's crazy stuff, huh? Let's double check that. That might be slightly wrong there. American deaths due to terrorism, and then American deaths due to coronavirus. None of those look like they address directly what I was looking for as far as numbers are concerned. Like, this is types of terrorism. Not actually concerned with the type of terrorism, like who perpetrated it. I'm just looking at a total number. Maybe this, but you know. This is 9/11. 3,000 people in 9/11. This is probably getting updated. This is actually people's names? No. No, this is notables. This is notables, and that's not what we're looking for either. So about 3,000 Americans died in 9/11. My country, coronavirus. So 47,000 worldwide, if this is to be believed. By country. Yeah, here we go. Total deaths in the United States, 10,000. So 3 times as many people have died from the coronavirus in 3 months as died in 9/11. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, to think about defining moments based on casualties is pretty crazy as is. But just the impact of it isn't being felt right now, and I feel like people aren't really connecting with that. More the original statistic I saw was about New Jersey and how more New Jerseyans, obviously a lot of those people in New Jersey who live close work in New York City, and about 1,000 New Jerseyans, as it were, died on 9/11. Or related to 9/11, I think is actually the true number, or true information. Yeah, I'm looking at the floor because I feel like we've got more resources on the walls, and I don't think that works like that. I assume that when this bar is full, they're going straight in. Let's see, 664, 665, yeah. How many blocks is going to be enough blocks? Yeah, I finished a lap. Chipper happy music. 10,000 dead. We're looking at 100,000 plus. What is this? I'm right. The thing freaking me out today is having the idea of having to wear a mask in public. Because like there's been all this like crazy panic stigma about masks in the first place. And then to like all of a sudden be saying, yep, everybody should be wearing a mask. A cloth mask. We're going to see everybody's like half-ass t-shirt cloth masks. Man. Be tying some lousy t-shirt around your face and having to go to the grocery store and act normal. Like, oh, hi, I'd like to buy some cheese. Please don't touch my grocery with your hands. Fuck me. It's so fucking bleak. I don't know. Could it be more depressing? I don't think I could be more depressed. What? How many hundreds of blocks do you think is enough to build a castle with? I got over 1,000. Is that enough? I don't think so. I think I should clear out this whole level and see what I have then. What do you think I'll have? 3,000. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying 3,000. Not because I did any math. Because I don't do math.